Well, for more on that, let's go to Moscow now and our correspondent Theo Merz for the very latest. And Theo, as expected, this was not the warmest of gatherings, was it?
No, well, it comes at a very difficult time in relations between Moscow and Brussels. There were some in the EU that didn't even want Borrell to come to this meeting. As you said earlier, Borrell, as expected, condemned the jailing of Alexei Navalny. He called for his release. He also called for an investigation into his poisoning, which the Russian side would have absolutely expected, but wouldn't have been too pleased to hear. And then from Lavrov and the Russian side, as expected, they complained about double standards from the West, that Russia is criticised when it cracks down on these protests, but Western countries aren't. And Lavrov even said he had put together a video of police brutality against protesters to give to Borrell. So that's not quite a normal diplomatic gift. And it really speaks to the relationship between Brussels and Moscow at the moment.
So a pretty testy meeting. Did the two men find any common ground to agree on at all?
Yes, in some ways, the meeting was surprisingly conciliatory. Borrell certainly took a milder tone than some in the EU would have liked there. Both sides were saying there were areas they could work on, there were points for improvement in relations. And Borrell even intervened in the press conference to praise the Russian development of the Sputnik vaccine and to praise its rollout in contrast to some difficulties that are happening in the EU. So despite this condemnation of Navalny, there's certainly effort or certainly lip service from both sides towards the improvement of relations.
Theo, thank you very much indeed. Theo Merz there reporting from Moscow.